Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? So, I just want to say what's up, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Now, we've got things to talk about. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. And I just think that it's very important that we talk about this important topic. Like, recently, Billboard dropped their list of top female rappers. And as always, it caused just a little bit of a buzz and drama and controversy because that's what they love to do. But here's the thing, right? The list puts out just who they feel, right, is the toppest, right? But that list doesn't exactly line up with the Billboard Awards. And I think that we need to talk about that. So in today's video, we're going to dive into Billboard Music Awards, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and why these rankings just don't always make sense. Like, stick around. We about to get into this, okay? Let's start with Billboard top female rappers list, right? So according to Billboard, the top female rappers are number 1, Nicki Minaj. Number 2, Missy Elliott. Number 3, Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Heavy hitters, okay? And then we go to number 4, Lil Kim. Then there's Queen Latifah. There is MC Light. There's Salt and Pepper. There's Roxanne Shante. There's Eve. There's Foxy Brown. There's Cardi B. There's The Brat. There's Trina. There's Left Eye. There's Megan Thee Stallion. There's Doja Cat. There's Rhapsody. There is Remy Ma. There's Lotto. There's Moni Love. Okay, now this is just the list. Now, while the list is solid and acknowledges like a lot of incredible women in hip hop, there's a major issue when we look deeper. And I want to talk about that, okay? When we break it down by Billboard Music Award, there's a huge disconnect. Now, only Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, and Doja Cat have actually won, Billboard Music Awards, right? In the female rap category. Now, for the rest of the women on that list, Missy Elliott, Lil Kim, Queen Latifah, MC Light, and so on, there's no public record of them winning a BBMA, right? That's the, awards that they give. Now, here's the thing. Nicki Minaj is often called the greatest female rapper in the game by Billboard. They say that a lot, right? But when you look at it, and you look at the awards, she's not like having that award to necessarily match. She's only got 5 BBMAs, which puts her second behind Cardi B, who holds 8. Okay. So who's really winning? I think it's important to talk about that. Let's take a quick look at Billboard Music Awards right? Their stats. Cardi B has 8 BBMAs, including 3 executive wins for top rap female artists from 2018 to 2020, right? Nicki Minaj has 5 BBMAs, including top rap artist and top rap album in 2013 and top streaming song video for Super Bass, right, in 2012. Now, Megan Thee Stallion has 2 BBMAs, winning top rap female artist in 2021 and 2022. Now, Doja Cat has 1 BBMA, winning top rap female artist in 2024. So by Billboard own awards, Cardi B comes out on top as the most awarded female rapper yet on the list, and Nicki Minaj is still called the greatest, right? And I just think that, okay, I'm going to tell you guys what I think about that. We're going to get into that, okay? Now, we can't ignore that the Grammys here, I think that it's very important that we won't ignore the Grammys when we have these type of conversations, because it's like, where are the Grammys, right? Okay. Despite all her accomplishments, Nicki Minaj has been nominated for Grammys countless of times, but never won, right? And the same thing, this happens with Billboard, right? They keep ranking her high, but haven't fully awarded her in a way that matches that recognition, And honestly, it makes you wonder, how can Billboard call Nicki Minaj the top female rapper of all time, but when it comes time to give her awards, they're handing them to Cardi B? Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? So here's the deal. If Billboard truly believes that Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper of all time, then their awards should reflect that. But they don't. And it's not just about Billboard. It's about Grammys too. Awards hold weight. Lists Not so much. It doesn't make sense for Billboard to keep pushing these lists when they don't match with the actual awards. If you're not going to give these artists their due when it matters, why even create the list in the first place? Because in my opinion, it's just all mush. If Billboard isn't going to match their list with real accolades, then they need to stop making them all together. Lists are fun to talk about, but awards are what really matter. It's time to stop creating controversy and start giving these women the recognition they've earned. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think that Billboard is being fair with their ranking, or should they start, giving out awards that match the hype? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and, hit that notification bell. Follow me, because I post this on other platforms. So definitely follow me, and y'all let me know what y'all think, because I think it's very important that we have this conversation. For you guys as Billboard, I'm speaking to, if you don't acknowledge Nicki Minaj by giving her accolades, then why are you guys continuously putting out these lists? And then if I'm Cardi B, I don't care about these lists, because I'm the top is awarded artist from, the Billboard. You guys is awards, you guys are acknowledging me by giving me my accolades. So the list is all conversation and mush, and just, come up to spark conversation with the public, but it holds no weight in my humble opinion. But once again, let me know. I love you guys. Bye.
Thank you to the Billboard Music Awards for presenting me with the Best Female Rap Award. Broke records. And I remember when I first hit the Billboard.